The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Great to have you along, UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulls will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will have the football first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that guy.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Finds his man. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Gonna run it. It's Poe. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Warner. Good timing on the quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Lost to throw on 1st down. Grabs it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
7, Buffalo, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jess. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
Rides the back on the option. The give. At the 45 on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Creates a little space. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the grab. It's Rockwell. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the run, it's Rockwell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. He'll try to tack on one more. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Caught over the middle, it's Simmons. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy.
Turning it on! He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Quick strike complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to...
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McIntyre. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man quickly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Warner. Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Picks up 1. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Here's a heat. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
The great thing about running a bootleg is it gets the quarterback outside the pocket right now. It allows him to use his athleticism. You got to drop back. You got to use your eyes. You got to play the pass first, and then all of a sudden he takes off and chews up yards so quickly.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages.
There he goes. Touchdown Bulls. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
28, Vanderbilt, 23.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking for a man, it's Warner. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. On the ground, it's Poe. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him.
Turning it on. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burch. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get concerned.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Warner. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on 4th down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback.
Touchdown Doors! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
30.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Grab behind the line. It's Bitonio. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it, fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same...
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Plows through the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
42 Spider.
Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no...
Touchdown, Vandy! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
38, Buffalo, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. We need to go for it on fourth down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Here's a throw downfield late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse. So
it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air, it's Warner. Catch in the middle, it's Jefferson.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Poe. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play, and he delivers in the end zone, getting the...
Got room on the return. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David